In video production, as your business grow, you're going to need a director's monitor, especially when you're working with clients. It gives them the ability to see what's going on, and it gives you the ability to stand back and let those who are working with you do their thing, and you can monitor and direct while not being in the way. Today, we're going to talk about a very, very affordable solution that offers some very unique options. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? My name is Ty Turner, and if this is your first time on this channel was designed to help content creators with the business side of the industry. We help you turn your passion into profit. Today, we're talking about a product that I like a lot, and I've had a chance to play with it almost for about 5 or 6 months before I created this review so that I can pass along the top 5 things I really like about this particular unit. Today, we're going to discuss the Camlink wireless director monitor kit. And what's unique about this is I've done reviews on these items separate, but I haven't done one on these items together, and why I like this setup over buying them separately. Now, before we get started, this director's kit comes with 2 products that I like a lot and had a lot of great things to say about it, which is the PortKeys HH7, which is a very good monitor, and the Holleyland Mars 400S wireless transmitter and receiver. Now let's go into the top 5 things I love about this combo pack together. Number 1 is the fact that they seem like they are born to work together. The combination of this very good monitor with this bright display and this light wireless transmitter works hand in hand. I also like the hand grips and handle provided to make this all work together. I feel like the company took some time with these 2 products and tried to come up with a way to make using them together flawless, and I think they did a really good job of that. That's something you can't get if you buy them separately. Number 2 item is case and accessories. I would say if you purchase this unit, buy it with the case. It's so worth it. I don't like having monitors, especially when they come together with the handrails and the neck strap dangling around in my case. If I can get a solid case where I can fit everything, in which this case you can even add some included batteries, I like it in one separate case. I throw it in my work van, I set it, I forget it. When I need it, I pull the case out and I use it. The fact that it comes with sturdy hand grips and a neck strap makes it perfect to use while on set. I like to walk around and help people and talk. I don't like to be stationary, but if you do, you can attach it to a light stand or a C-stand so people can gather around and watch what's going on and see everything through the monitor. The dual grip make it perfect for outdoor use, run and gun use. It makes it lightweight and just great for what it's designed for. For me, I like to be mobile. I like to move around. I don't like a huge monitor setup where we're stuck sitting in chairs trying to see what's going on. And another thing is this: if you're not familiar with Holleyland, you're not familiar with PortKeys, and you want the ability to buy it from an American company that you can call and get customer service, Camera Motion Research is the company for that. They have the best customer service and they know their products. They have a relationship with the manufacturers. They're not just buying it, putting it together and reselling it. They actually have a real relationship with the client. I know there were some little changes that was requested. They made some phone calls and boom, it came out on a later firmware. So working with Camera Motion Research, it gives you the ability to have a local connection with a company that's providing you gear. That takes us into our number 3 thing, customer service. With Camera Motion Research, they were on it. I'm talking about these guys contacting me back quick. We had a lot of dialogue. I was able to call and get somebody on the phone for any questions I had. And you know what's kind of weird? I've worked with Holleyland and PortKeys before, and they're located overseas. We've communicated via email, and sometimes timing to be off for like holidays and just time zone factors. But with Camera Motion Research, I was able to call those guys and have conversations, and they knew these products front and back. I'm talking about they knew everything you can know about the products. I mean, down to voltage, power consumption, like they knew everything. And it was nice speaking to someone who was almost on a engineer level compared to just someone at sales. You call B&H Adorama, those guys know their stuff, but they're salesmen. To have guys that's almost integrated with the product at an engineer level where you can make requests and say, hey, can we tweak this or can we do that? And they can take that into account and push it directly to those who are making firmware updates is priceless. So that had to be my number 3 thing. Number 4 is the Holleyland Mars 400S. Now, I like this one because it supports both SDI and HDMI. It is a 0.01 second lag, so it's not going to be super real time like the Teradeks, but you're not going to notice it. It is extremely fast. It's fast enough to pull focus. You're going to get about 300 feet. And what's dope about the Holleyland S400, one big feature is when you use the transmitter, you can also pull up the video signal on any iOS or Android device, up to 3 different devices. So think about it. You can have your director's monitor here, and the other people that's working for the company that you're shooting from can pull up the image on their cell phone and be wherever, so they don't have to be over your shoulder. So even if you don't use the monitor, you can use the transmitter and pull it up on 3 different devices at one time and not even use the monitor. You can pull it up on 3 different iPhones or iPads. For best quality, I would use it on the monitor. The application is pretty dope because they can circle stuff and send you screen copies, or they can use different LUTs on their different devices. Let's say you send a raw signal, you send a log signal, they can add different LUTs and view it differently on their devices. That's pretty dope. That's why I like Holleyland, the 400S, my favorite. Now they have a version that don't have SDI. They have a version that's just HDMI. And if your cameras are just HDMI, you can save some money by going with that version. But that is why I like the Holleyland Mars 400S. The number 5 thing that's on the list, of course, is the PortKeys HH7. It is a 7-inch 1200 nit monitor. Now, this one supports HDMI. They have one that supports SDI and HDMI at the same time. I like that one because I have cameras that have both, so I would upgrade to that one. That may not be the case for you, but this monitor is really bright. I told you the only knock that I had on it back before was that I felt like it wasn't super rugged, but with the cage that it comes with, it's very rugged. It takes 2 batteries that are hot swappable. And in fact, when you put the unit together and you put the 2 batteries in the monitor, that battery power the transmitter as well. So those are the only 2 batteries you have to worry about. You get pretty good battery life. I like to go with the big old Sony batteries. That's just my thing. I got a bunch of them laying around, and I can keep a bunch in the case, and I can go all day on 2 of the larger batteries. So those are my favorite when I use it. Maybe different from you. You may not want big batteries. You may not have the guns that I got where you don't mind carrying it, or you don't mind putting it around the neck strap, where I am perfectly fine with that. So let's talk about a few things I don't like. There isn't much. The same issue that I had with the PortKeys HH7 in the previous version is just trying to get a little more accurate battery life notifications or indicators. That could be coming with a firmware, it may not, but that's not something that would prevent me from buying it. I use mine all the time, and it's my favorite go-to monitor right now if I want a 7-inch. I also like the PortKeys 5-inch, but that's completely different. But for a director's monitor where I need to see everything, I need to have other people looking for continuity and things like that, I feel like this is the best package you can get, and I would definitely suggest buying it over buying these items separate, just for the case, for the neck strap, for the handrails alone. Here are the current pricings as of now during the time in this video. If you want a kit with the 400S without the case, they're starting at $10.99. If you want the kit with the 400S with the case, you're looking at $11.99. If you want the kit with the 400, that's the HDMI version, no SDI, without the case, you're looking at $9.98. And if you want that same kit with the case, you're looking at $10.98. I have the one, which is the 400S with the kit. It's $1,200, $1,199.99. Definitely worth it. And it'll give you a whole lot of peace of mind while you're on set, just to have the ability to step away and take a look at it, or keep clients from looking over your shoulders, wanting to know everything. Let them get their own screen. Leave me alone, bruh. Let me focus on making sure I capture everything. Often I have big shoots where there's a legal team down. There's the person that wrote the script. They need to pay attention and look while you're looking, because you're looking at something totally different. You're trying to make sure exposure is right, composition's right. Let them have their own screen so that they can pay attention to those things while you do your job. And then you don't have to worry about missing dialogue, or I don't like the way they said this. I don't like the way they were looking when they talked about that. Let them have their own screen. You can be in your screen pulling focus or doing whatever you need to do. So that's why director's monitors are important. And we're getting to the point where wireless director's monitors are cheaper now. They're more affordable. Like, why would you run a cable when you can run wireless? And to have the ability to stream it to multiple devices, you can go and get a $100 Android tablet and be like, here, client, get out of my face. There you go. Or at least that's how I think. But anyway, if you like this product, the link is in the description. Have any questions or comments, make sure you post in the comment box below. And like I said, it's one of my favorite devices. I use it on every shoot since I got it. And it's just something I thought I'd pass along with you guys, something that I thought you guys would definitely enjoy. All right, guys, I will see you guys in the next video.